Hello, 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 YouTube. Hope you guys are doing well. It is Saturday at about 1:30 here my time. Oh, heard something. And yeah, I thought I'd pop on a very quick live stream. Probably won't be on for too long, but thought I'd pop on, say hello. Hopefully we get a couple of different live people. So wanted to pop on for a couple of reasons here. Reason number one, wanted to pop on was that I've been very, very absent on the YouTubes, very, very absent on Instagram, really absent on all sorts of different platforms. Hello, one live viewer, by the way. Yeah, I've been really, really absent because I've been in a summer camp for the past couple of weeks. I've been running it's been partially English literacy, partially standard summer camp, meaning like fun games and activities and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And so it's just been really, really, really busy. And that being said, really enjoyed the camp a lot. It was a lot of fun. Some of the highlights, excuse me, some of the highlights, I think highlight number one off the top of my head, as you guys know, I do mostly improv when I'm making videos. So highlight number one off the top of my head was there's a lot of good learning about managing group dynamics. Lots of learning about that. I've led a lot of group activities before and group events before. I think one of the biggest differences this time around was that it was the age demographic was a heck of a lot lower than normal. So what I'm used to doing is usually call it young adults, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24-year-olds. And then this was more, anywhere between ages 5 all the way up, or even, ages 5 all the way up to about, I think it's 12-year-old was the oldest that we had. And, it was all day. It wasn't like, it was all day for 2 weeks. So 7 hours a day, Monday through Friday for 2 weeks essentially. So it's really interesting learning that I enjoyed. I think another highlight as well was just working with a lot of the kids, going through different activities, seeing their reaction on things, hearing about their perspectives on the world, and that was pretty interesting for me. I enjoyed that. Also, I made a lot of progress on Chinese because essentially this was run by this camp was organized by an organization that essentially, help. I'm not exactly sure what the organization does. I'm not 100% certain. But one of the things that they do is that they'll help a lot of the Chinese immigrants that come to the city, and it's a nonprofit, etc. And so there's essentially everyone is Chinese. Volunteers are Chinese, students were Chinese, the other staff members are Chinese. I'm the only non-Chinese person. And so that brought an interesting dynamic, especially when in week 2, we had 2 different kids, they're brothers, one was 12, one was 9, who spoke minimal English, mostly Chinese. And that made me use my Chinese quite a bit. So, hello, Brian, by the way. Hola, ¿cómo estás? 3 people watching live now. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. For the ones who just hopped on, I was just talking about my experience the past couple of weeks running the summer camp that I was running. So, yeah, a lot of Chinese was learned. I really learned a lot, and I enjoyed that. It's phenomenal. I think also on the Chinese front, something that's coming up, and I'm like 90% certain I'm going to do this. I'm about 90% certain we're going to try to do some daily videos documenting the next 3 weeks, because over the next 3 weeks I'm in intensive Chinese lessons. So basically next week's a little bit of a lighter schedule. Let me pull up my calendar so I can tell you. Next week's a little bit lighter. Monday I've got 3 hours of Chinese classes, Tuesday 4 hours, Wednesday 2 hours, Thursday 4 hours, Friday 3 hours. The week after that and the week after that, however, I have, let me just do it here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours of classes on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh, no, sorry, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 hours of classes, and that's not including any homework that I have to do, things like that. So it's going to be a lot of Chinese that I'm in. I think it'd be really cool to document my progress as that goes. So I'm really excited for that. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to document it, but it's something I want to do. Also, on the note of documenting, I guess 7 days from now, or rather 6 days from now, today's Saturday, so on Friday, next Friday all the way through Sunday, I believe it's Sunday, let me double check the calendar, but I'm pretty sure it's how it is. Friday evening Friday evening, all day Saturday, and all day Sunday. So that's Friday the 21st of July, Saturday 22nd of July, and the Sunday, the 23rd of July, I'm in a conference by the Language Creation Society. So there's a conference taking place in my city, Calgary, by the Language Creation Society. Essentially, it's a conference for people who are interested in conlangs and making languages, creating languages. Me personally, I know nothing about it. Nothing. Like, literally, I probably know 0 facts or 1 or 2 facts about that. But I realize that it's a niche in the language learning, call it the language learning field that I'm very undereducated about. So I thought it'd be cool to jump in and yeah, check it out, see what it's all about, and meet the different people and start to see. Who knows? I might find a passion for something that I didn't know I had a passion for. So that's something I'm probably going to be vlogging throughout. That's pretty exciting as well. So that's really what's coming up over the next few weeks. Lots of Chinese classes, the conference. So that essentially takes us to August the 6th, basically, after all the Chinese ends. I'll have a couple of, I'm sure interesting things will come up between now and then. But if nothing did, then I've got essentially the week of August 6th, the weeks of August 6th and the weeks of August 13th that are relatively standard weeks with teaching, videos, etc. The week after that, I'm in Montreal. So I'm essentially, I leave on Thursday, August 24th, early in the morning. I'm back on the Monday, the 28th at night. I come home. So I'm in Montreal for Langfest, as I've talked about a lot, right? Talked about it quite a bit. So that's coming up at the end of August, and that Language Fest was gonna be a lot of fun. By the way, for anyone who happens to get this far in the video, who does actually watch this, and for the live viewers, obviously, the person, I did a contest, or more of a giveaway, not a contest, but a giveaway. Did a giveaway for a free Langfest ticket. It was given to a person on Instagram. So I'm excited to meet a fan or meet a follower in person. That is going to be quite exciting, and I'm looking forward to it. In regards to Langfest, I'm going with a couple of friends, 2 friends, and then obviously the 1 fan's gonna come. And also, what was I gonna say about Langfest? Right. Also at Langfest, I'm really excited because I've emailed the organizers, I've emailed different presenters, and there's some different people who are like, yeah, let's meet up. So excited to meet some different people. So apart from that, anything else that's new in my world that I want to talk about, that I want to say hello about or talk about in general? Oh, last thing we can talk about here. Last thing, let me just double check. Is there anything else I want to talk about apart from that? Oh, 2 things. So number 1, 3 things actually. The more I think, the more I come up with things to talk about. Number 1, currently Calgary Stampede is taking place in my city. Calgary Stampede is a 10-day festival we have, or yeah, I guess you can say it's a festival that celebrates our Western roots. It's a lot of fun. It's usually, yeah, it's kind of one of the more lively times of the year for my city. So that's pretty cool. Going to that this evening. I'm not a huge Stampeder, to be honest. Not like the biggest Stampede fan by any means, but I'm going to go check it out today. That's number 1. Number 2 is what is number 2? Meetups. I'm doing a lot of meetup events. Well, actually, I have not done a lot of meetup events recently. The same way I haven't made a lot of videos recently. I'm a little bit quieter because of the summer camp. But meetup events are starting again, starting on the 29th, so 2 weeks from now. Is the first one in a while. Actually, that's not true. 20th, July 20th, actually. It's a lie. 20th is the first one in a while. So that's going to be a lot of fun to get the meetup events running again. It's going to be cool to meet other people in the language space that I've been missing out on a little bit. And it's going to be good. I tend to find students when I run my meetup events. So that's obviously going to be a lot of fun too when I get different students. So that is that. Also here, also the last thing. What was the last thing? Those are 2. I had 3 things. What was the 3rd thing? Look at my calendar. Maybe that'll help me understand what the 3rd one was. Events. Nope, that might have been it. Calgary Stampede, events, and yeah, nothing else crazy going on in my world. So you guys can expect more videos from me over the next little while here, because now that I'm not in the summer camp, so I'll have more space and more time on my hands. Anyway, we'll hop off the live stream. It's been going long enough, so Have a good day, have a good evening, have a good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.